Hello. Give me 1 second. I'm just sharing the links and then I'll do all the replies. Okay, I think we're shared across the platforms. So Twitter, yes, Twitter, Facebook. Alright. Hi everybody. Okay. Hello. So, we're just playing a game. This one's the Gardens Between. I'm finishing it out. I think I'm close to the end. I want to say. Um, there is a storm rolling through where I live, so I may lose connection, kind of like I did last week. I may lose a little bit of connection. If I do, then I'll just restart it, and we'll just continue from there. But, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and just start and get it going. Ooh, goodness. Um, YouTube sometimes does that. They may sub you to someone that you don't remember doing so, but you don't remember doing it. That's no big deal. Hello and welcome. Let's see. Alright, that one's gonna get it. Oh, did I lose the... Looks like I did lose it. Yeah, it's raining here too. I saw that you told us that you had to cancel your July trip. I'm so sorry that you had to cancel it. Hello. It's a pretty rainy day. I'm wondering if it's just raining all across the country. I figured as much. Nope. Not what I wanted to do. I hope everybody is having a good Friday, even if it is, like, super rainy. It's okay. When I just started on the first, I want to say the first of the last couple of stages. Either that or we're in a new location now. There we go. Which one's this one? The middle one. Oh. Hello, everybody. It's a very rainy Friday. I wonder how long this level is going to be. It looks like we're just going up and up. When is your spring break? Are you on your spring break now, or are you going to be on your spring break soon, Nicola? 2 weeks to break. Oh, okay. Hmm. Let's see. You're gonna do great. Both of you are gonna do great on your acting exams. Hmm. I wonder. I'm trying to get it to strike, I guess. Well, that's lucky of you. You don't have to worry about doing this exam because you already did it before. I wish that was the case for some of the exams that I had to take. Um, let's see. No? Okay. I'm just trying to figure out the puzzle. Hmm. I wonder if I'm gonna have to like get it to strike somehow on those scissors as opposed to hmm. Um, my family trip was doing pretty well. We went on a train and just kind of, it was kind of a day trip. We left around 10 in the morning on a Saturday, and we just kind of like rode it to different towns, and then rode it all the way back. So that's nice. I've never been on a passenger train before, so it was nice, like, just being on it. You definitely have to have some form of train leg. It's kind of like a boat, boat leg and stuff like that. You kind of definitely need to have that in order to, hmm. I wonder if there's something that I was supposed to grab before I walked up here. Um, yeah, you definitely need some form of like kind of like sea leg when you go on a boat. Hmm. I had to get it to hit the scissors so we can go forward, but it hits the saw instead. I'm glad all of your God of War videos are going smoothly. It's God of War is definitely like something fun that you can a fun game. So I'm glad that. that's going well. But yes, motion sickness is not fun. Let's see. Somehow I have to get the lightning to strike. There we go. I got it. I figured it was one of those charging ones, but I didn't hold it long enough. Oh, I'm sad that you can't go to Poland, but yeah, it's a more than likely thing. Anywhere that's near the conflict is more than likely going to result in that plane ticket being closed out, and hopefully refunded. Hmm. 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 There we go. That's probably what I needed to do. Yeah, I mean, even if you can't go to Poland, I hope that you are able to go somewhere, fun at least, over the summer. Um, let's see it. Yeah, I think that'd be fun to see the movie theater, that little shop, the the MT students. Is that the master's program students? Oh wait, I'm doing something wrong. I was a fool. I was supposed to put this on here and then have him hop back and see if there's anything that I can pick up. There we go. Oh, musical theater. Okay, that makes sense. MT musical theater. For whatever reason, I thought. For whatever reason, I was just like mountain students because MT here in the US is mountain. Oh, I think that should be fun to be able to see them perform. Um, I like musical theater, but I like it to a point. I have to be you kind of for me personally, you kind of have to be in the mood for musical theater. If you're not in the mood for musical theater, then it's a no. It's a no from me. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I hope you guys get to see it. So there's a new person that's gonna be in one of the main roles, at least maybe once or twice. think we're actually at the end. I hope this isn't the end. I've only been streaming for like 30 minutes. Understandable. Yeah, I remember. That's pretty cool. I really liked his story about one of the most embarrassing things that happened to him, where he, fell down the hill, but it was okay. Well, Little Shop of Horrors is pretty good. It's very tongue in cheek, kind of silly, you know. But yeah, it's understandable. You don't really want to go into a musical blind or a movie blind, because, it's best to just read the synopsis and things like that. Oh. It was a pretty good, film. The stage play, I haven't seen the stage play, I've seen the film though. And I've seen some clips of like, stage plays. Uh, I haven't seen the original, but I've seen some clips of like stage plays and things like that that happen around now. You know? Yeah, I really like this game. I don't know. Maybe you might be able to find a local production that's doing musicals and join it. That way you don't have to take musical theater. But hey, who knows? Maybe you might be able to, if you do end up taking a musical theater class, you might end up enjoying it a lot better than regular old drama or regular old classes that don't have that don't have singing in it. I I think that's something that a lot of people kind of. I'm not sure. I guess when you are doing tracks, people are just like, I really don't want to do musicals. I don't want to do them. Whereas some people are just like, I don't want to do just straight up like acting. I want to be able to sing and dance and showcase everything that I know. Act, dance, sing, maybe play an instrument or two. But I think there's pros for both and cons for both, you know? Aw. Well, maybe you might get to another, and are you in a place where you feel like you might be able to audition for a musical again if there is another one that comes up, Casper? Okay. Yeah, it looks like I just finished the game. Well, I mean, I've only been streaming for 30 minutes. Um, oh no, I didn't. Oh no! Okay, so this is done. The Guardians Between is done, so about 4 videos. They did say that the game was about 6 hours long. I would say that, but if you know, I guess if you're good at puzzles, it's a little bit less. So I've only done 4 videos, so it's about 4.5 hours. Oh goodness. But yeah, like I to talk about the game, I really did enjoy it. I like the little puzzles and things like that, the reversing time to figure things out and then break stuff apart. Um, and just a general, it was a kind of just an easy little game, easy game to play through, just very chill. So I liked it. Voxel did a good job with this game. To talk about some games that I have coming up. So now that I finished this one, I am going to be playing The Last Guardian. So I'm gonna start that one next week, actually. So I'm gonna start The Last Guardian, and we're gonna play through that. That'll take us into the summer, the summer months. Um, and there's also a game that's coming out in the summer that I kind of want to play called The Quarry. So depending on how fast I get through The Last Guardian, hopefully it won't be like hours upon hours, but I'll be able to get through it. Um, get through it fairly quickly. Depending on how fast I get through, then I have Aliens Isolation, which is and The Quarry. So I might be doing The Quarry and Aliens over the summer and into the fall. And then there is a small little game that I also picked up called Arise. So those are the games that I kind of have planned. The last game that I do have planned is Ollie Ollie World, which I picked up as well, which is another little sort of indie game. So yeah, so those are the games that I have planned for this year. Stuff that's basically I can do. Um, I am gonna try to shoot for 2 hours of streaming when we're starting with The Last Guardian, just because The Last Guardian I think is about 20 hours or so, and Aliens Isolation is also about 20 hours. Ollie Ollie World is about like 20 to 25, maybe 30. Arise is only like 6, so it's a small game. But yeah, I really would like to try to play The Quarry, which I think it looks fun. Also, one of my favorite actors is in there, Lance Hendrickson. I would love to talk to him because I think that he'd be really cool to talk to. Also, because, I would like to kind of. I follow him on Twitter. He does pottery, and I was just like, sir, if I had the money, I would buy something of your pottery pieces. And I know it's probably going to be like a whole bunch of money that I don't have, but I would love to buy a pottery piece from you, even if it's like a small little like pottery cup. But yeah, I really did like the art style of this game, and the way that it just generally looked. It's very soft and kind of. It reminds me of like a indie comic book that I once read, but I don't remember the title of it. off the top of my head, but just the general art style. I think it was the Lumberjanes. The way that the characters were drawn were kind of soft, but you know they had like a little freshness to them. So definitely something like that. Um, so yeah, I did enjoy this. I enjoyed the just the general vibe of it, and yeah, just I hope I don't get stuck, Nicola. I think that I hopefully I won't get stuck, so it won't be like oh, what was the game? There's a game that I was doing last year, I think. Oh, it was Kenna. I got stuck on a puzzle because I was just like I'm obviously I have to do this, right? Right? So I have to do this. I have to fight all of these enemies, and then it turned out that I didn't, that I was in the wrong place the whole time. So hopefully I don't get stuck on the Last Guardian. I didn't really get stuck on Ico, you know, but I did get stuck a little bit on Shadow of the Colossus because there was a enemy that I was trying to, there was a Colossus that I couldn't figure out how to fight, and so what ended up happening is that I had to look it up. I had to look it up to figure it out, and so you know I went from there. I do think that maybe streaming The Last of Us, not The Last of Us, the Shadow of the Colossus, and maybe Ico would be a nice addition to streaming like The Last Guardian, because I have Shadows of the Colossus, the remaster that they released a couple of years ago. So I think that'd be fun, but I probably won't do that until much later, maybe the fall. So Shadow of the Colossus and Last Guardian Ico I think will be fun, but I don't think they remastered Ico. I would have to check. If they did, then I would have to try to see if I'd be able to stream it, if it's available on the PlayStation Network. But yeah, I would love to get Lance Henderson on a podcast. Like, he's he's a great actor. And that's just my opinion. He's a great actor, and also he's got like a great voice, because like um I have an audiobook for the Aliens script that they never filmed, that was supposed to be the second Aliens movie. Basically, this is the script was how the aliens, after Aliens happens, where they go to the planet, meet Newt and Bishop and all that. There was supposed to be, the third movie was supposed to be different, a lot different than what we got, which was, you know, Ripley waking up like far in the future again with Newt dead and the other person, you know, her partner dead. It's basically the comics are a continuation after the second movie. Everything before the third movie is canon, but after the second movie, third movie does not count. Neither does the fourth one either. Yes, I would fangirl. I mean, we fangirled when we had Callie, and when we fangirled when we had Howard and Mick, and just in general, we were like, oh my god, you guys are so great, which they are. They're phenomenal actors, and I wish that I wish I was able to see some of the things that Howard was in, because he was more, I think from what he told us, he was more of a stage actor as opposed to as opposed to like a movie or a TV show actor. So I think it would have been great to have seen like something that Howard was in. And I hope that now that, you know, the theaters and things like that are starting to run again, he'd be able to get into production. Because it sounded like, and from everybody that we had talked to, it sounded like that they had really missed just being able to be in a theater and do the stuff and do the thing that they loved. Being at home was hard for a lot of people, especially if you were an artist. And so being an artist and not being able to do what you know feel like you were born to do is hard. So yeah, I hope he was able to get into something. But yeah, I would definitely fangirl. Not super hard. Hopefully not super hard. I'd have to get it all out, and then once he leaves, I'd be like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I got to talk to Lance. So yeah. Oh goodness. Um. But yeah, that's a tangent aside. Those are kind of like the schedule. It's a little bit nebulous at this point. It's a little nebulous. The games that I have coming up is The Last Guardian, Aliens Isolation, The Quarry. I definitely want to try playing The Quarry because it's made by the person who created Until Dawn. I don't even know if he had left the the company, or if it's just like this is another side project that. What if the side project is tied into the until the Dark Pictures anthology? I know the next Dark Pictures anthology is going to be coming out either the end of this year or the beginning of next year. But what if the Quarry is tied as like a side story? That'd be pretty cool. And Arise and Ollie Ollie. So that's like 5 games. 5 games that I have planned for this year. And also to complete the Wolf Among Us, because the Wolf Among Us 2 comes out next year. So, there we go. Yeah, hopefully we can get, just in case of the podcast, I know that a lot of our fans have been waiting for us to release episodes where we basically talk about nothing and everything at the same time, but just the way that our schedules have been and just the generalness of like we just have not been able to record any other episodes. Last year when we were recording the first 2 that we had, Jackie ended up having contracted COVID, so she had to take like 2.5, almost 3 weeks off of her job in order to get better and to feel better. And then after that, she was working back to back to back to back to back. They were working back to back just to catch up, because everyone's short-staffed everywhere just because of COVID, and especially with the Omicron strain that had the Omicron and Delta. So they ended up just working a whole bunch, and just because they work at a hotel, it's late nights, early mornings, no real time to record. And so we ended up just taking a break, just because we're not gonna work ourselves into a frenzy, into just so that we can put out a product essentially, because that's what podcasts are. They're a product created by us, by people. People like us who enjoy talking with others and just generally getting our thoughts down. So we weren't going to work ourselves into a bone, because Jackie had gotten sick, and her being sick was more important than recording episodes. And, you know, Nicola was also going to school, so she was getting used to her new schedule. Um, I was pregnant, but, you know, me being pregnant was probably the easier of the other two, but I was going to school last semester, and I have school this semester as well. But it's only on 2 days, and last semester was on like a couple of days, like 2 or 3 days out of the week. And so it was just our schedules just weren't clicking. And when we could record was usually on a day that, you know, Jackie had had us kind of spaced out to be with her family during the week, because it was a day that she was almost consistently able to have like an evening or the afternoon or the whole day off. And so, you know, we could record on a Saturday, but we just couldn't get our schedules together. So this year we kind of are thinking about bringing the episodes back up and recording a whole bunch of them. We're thinking about, just instead of having like 2-hour long episodes, that we bring it down to like 45 minutes or 30 minutes. And just generally, some of the things that we're thinking about is just kind of revamping our image a little bit, because we started this podcast about Red Dead Redemption. We started it with Red Dead Redemption as just general us being fangirls of the game, because Red Dead Redemption 2 was an amazing game with an amazing cast, and just the franchise itself was pretty good, but I think that they did a good job with kind of bringing everything that they had brought in one. In the first game with John, and opened it up in 2, which inspired so many different things, like the Red Dead Redemption fan fiction group and fan art group, you know, across like the social medias was very small, but then it grew like once too, and it just grew because there was old fans going, finally content, and new fans going, there's content. You know, just those two like things branching together. And so we started this podcast just with our general love of the franchise, and while we really like that that's happened, we understand that it's also something that you can't really like go, you know, oh, I'm a fan of this game, and only talk about that game or brand yourself as that game. So we're not moving away from the around the campfire deal that we have with our RDR2 characters, and us kind of having like the whole Western deal, because really around the campfire is such a nebulous term. It could be, you know, we could be lumberjacks sitting around the fire. We can just be regular people going camping and just talking with each other, or sitting in somebody's backyard and just chatting away. And so that's easy to keep, but we want to make sure that people understand that we're not just like a one-trick pony, that we're not just going to talk about Red Dead Redemption 2 stuff and just like base our lives on that. Where Red Dead Redemption 2 is a part of our general life, you know, just like anything that you do, like games, drawing, music, theater, stuff like that, but we want it to be a little bit more. So hopefully we'll be able to get season 3 started soon. Maybe we might be able to get our schedules together so we can record more. But yeah, I'm just talking, filling in space. I mean, I wasn't expecting for me to finish. I figured, I had another hour of gameplay to do, and then I ended up feeding it in 30 minutes, and we're here. So, for those that end up watching this episode and see that I finish in 30 minutes and I don't end the stream and I just keep talking for another like 45 minutes, for another 15 minutes, an hour, forever and ever. Yeah, I'm just basically just chilling, talking about a couple of things and just generally, just generally getting some news out. So yeah, hopefully we'll get season 3 started. I have about 5, 6-ish games that I have planned for the rest of this year. I already have 2 episodes of The Wolf Among Us, so I just need to finish out the last 3 episodes of the first season of The Wolf Among Us, so that when The Wolf Among Us 2 comes out, then I would have 2 playlists of The Wolf Among Us Season 1, Wolf Among Us Season 2, and then, the other games. So, The Last Guardian, again, we just finished this one, so the next one is Last Guardian, and then Aliens Isolation, and then The Quarry, Arise, Ollie Ollie World, and at some point I'll finish out the last 3 episodes of The Wolf Among Us and get ready for season 2. That is an introvert dream, coming in late enough to the party to just be like, oh man, this party's great for like 2 minutes, and then like, it's like, alright everybody, thank you for coming to the party. It's like, awesome, 2 minutes, I've had my fill of social interaction. But that being said, I hope everybody has a good rest of your Friday, and that on next time that I see you, we are going to be playing The Last Guardian. Nicola's uploading her episodes the of the God of War game that she's currently playing. And the reason why she's not streaming and is only uploading them is just because her schedule is a little bit more crowded due to exams coming in 2 weeks and rehearsals and things like that. So it works best for her to just upload her episodes. She may start streaming again once things like clear out a little bit, are less crowded and less busy for her, but she's still doing games and editing them and setting them out. So make sure that if you're not following us here on YouTube, that you subscribe and hit the bell, so then you'll see when she does upload episodes. Because when she does upload episodes, when eventually she's able to go live, you'll see those notifications that the Around the Campfire is live, or they uploaded like a ton of videos all at once. That's her. Or on Fridays you'll see Around the Campfire has gone live, and that's me. I usually stream on Fridays for about an hour and a half to 2. And it's usually it used to be different games each week, and then I decided that I'm just gonna start doing long plays because I feel that that I can really take my time instead of just running through them really quickly. And so, yeah, that's us. But other than that, I hope that everybody has a good rest of your Friday, a good weekend if you're already in Saturday, and look out for those God of War videos, and I will see you in The Last Guardian next week, and we'll go from there. I hope. At least I hope that I'll see you for The Last Guardian. Oh no. Oh. Did you get it on camera? You going, ah, like just like with the Last of Us. Oh in The Last of Us 2 when I was talking to you and you screamed. You screamed because uh, an infected popped out of the stall. Yes, I'm gonna look out for you for that trademark Nicola cry. The trademark Nicola cry of fear. I can't do it. If I do it, I'm gonna sort of sound like Hank Hill going blah. That's kind of what it sounds like. But if you watch the videos, maybe you might be able to hear Nicola cry out in fear. Oh goodness. Alright. Well, I'm not gonna keep everybody, but yes, watch the videos, listen out for Nicola's Cry of Fears. They're great. If you haven't watched her Until Dawn playthrough where she does cry out in fear a whole bunch, and also the game before that, where she was playing through, the other spooky game that she was playing through, Layers of Fear, you're missing out. It is quality content because Nicola gets scared very easily. She does not do well with horror games, but she plays them for your benefit because we like hearing her be scared. So, please check them out. The playlists are on our YouTube channel. And if you're not following us on YouTube, or if you're not following us on Twitter or Facebook, we're around the Campfire Podcast. So just hit follow, hit like or subscribe, hit bell notifications. Just basically try to keep up to date with us. Even if you don't hit the bell notifications, we usually have something popping up during the week. But, oh, goodness. Lots of talking. Oh, but I will see you guys later. Bye.